now. Thank you for coming in, Ahmed. Firstly, these reports that Syrian forces may be reinforcing the YPG terrorists in Afrin is potentially game-changing. How do you think the Turkish government might react?
Well, first of all, Oscar, we have to take into account that this was a suggestion by the YPG, which means that the operation is achieving its objectives on the ground. And so far, we didn't receive any kind of confirmation or positive reaction from the Syrian regime. On the other hand, for Turkey, if this, which means the Syrian regime is waiting for the guarantors, the backers, Iran and Russia, who would be very happy in case this happens. For Turkey, on the other hand, Turkey is not fighting in Syria for the sake of fighting. Turkey is the main architect of the de-escalation zone. They want to find a peaceful negotiation for what's going on. But on the other hand, they want to keep the national security. They want to push the YPG, that is a terrorist organization, out from its border. And from the other hand, they're unconfident that the Syrian regime is capable in terms of the manpower, the military personnel to be deployed in Afrin and take control of this from the one hand. From the other hand, in case this happens, the FSA, the Free Syrian Army, that is the group is mainly backed by Turkey, will not be happy that the regime is going back to Afrin. But on the other hand, Turkey is supporting the idea of joint deployment in Manbij with the United States, for example. So it's so much complicated. It's very early to say that Turkey will accept such a move.
Yes, as we mentioned, Operation Olive Branch is entering its 5th week. What might this potential development mean for the operation going forward?
Now, the next phase for Turkey, if Afrin is finished, is going to be in Manbij. And that is the big problem, the elephant in the room, where we're speaking about the presence of the United States. Now, when it comes to Manbij for Turkey, a main problem is the United States is dealing with two different approaches. Rex Tillerson, from the one hand, is using the diplomatic rhetoric, trying to please Turkey, saying that we do understand the concerns of Turkey. But on the other hand, you look at the Pentagon, the military establishment, where they have the 2019 budget, 550 million for the YPG to support the border force and train and form this border force. On the other hand, you have the Magork, the special envoy for the coalition to defeat Daesh, who has still very hostile attitude toward Turkey. Also the presidential special envoy to Syria, and that is John Hanna, who is going to be here very soon, as the report speaking about this, is also having his hostile attitude toward Turkey. So the military establishment is not on the same page with the diplomatic efforts of Rex Tillerson. That constitutes a major problem for a standoff between Turkey and the United States, the main backer of the YPG inside Manbij.
Yes, Ahmed Al-Burai, always good to get your insights. Thank you.